What's up, guys? It's Dylan. We're doing an ice bath training. Okay, this is the third video that I'm recording right now. And I'm fucking cold. Excuse my language. I'm freaking cold here because it's like 40-degree water. And I've been in here for a while. I've been in here for about 15 minutes. So, I'm not completely thinking straight, but I'm definitely going, informal training style here. I just want to, I'm trying to figure out what people like, but in terms of how to learn this stuff, sometimes it's more convenient than other times to do a training. So, what I was going to talk about, this is the third video on a little set here, and this one is how I negotiated 2 days ago. How I negotiated 2 days ago a $4,000 booking. That I just had to go back and forth with the lady a couple times. And this is after a nice little winning streak. Yesterday we got a $9,600 booking, and then the day before it was a $4,500 booking. And literally, this is all the work that I did on these on these 2 days. Was a couple. All I did in the last 2 days were a couple emails back and forth with this lady. So the lady reaches out. She says, "Can we rent the place?" And it was $4,500, and she's looking at a bunch of places. Okay, so I did two really important things. Is that, first of all, I have a sales thing that I do to try to diminish her ability to want to go and look other places. Okay, so for me, I have a permit, and whatever that thing that you do, you have to figure out why you're better than your competition. Okay, so literally, people are going to be buying you side by side against your competition. So you need to know who your competition is. Okay, so I know all my competition don't have freaking permits. Okay, so and if you're in Florida, it's like, hey, everything else in this price range with this number of bedrooms, they don't have a pool right by the water. Okay, that could be the thing. Okay, we're the only one that's on the water. We're the only one that has manatees. That's one of the ones that we set up. Like, we have manatees coming right up to the property, So whatever it is, you got to be able to say, you got to know what that thing is, what your value proposition is, okay? So, and say it right away. So, hey, look, we're the only ones that have permits with these parameters, and the city could come in and shut down the other Airbnb. I'd hate for your vacation to be ruined because of that. So that's how I knock out the competition. Okay, so now we're negotiating. And she's locked into us, but we want to make sure to keep it civil. So she says, well, can I have a discount? And if they ask for a discount, especially military, give them a discount. Especially, never, these guys went out to lay their lives on the line to protect our country. No matter what politics you believe in on it, it's a pretty valiant thing to have people that are willing to do that. So give a discount definitely for military, absolutely, and always just for anybody, but but I'm not talking about a huge discount for a regular person. I'm talking about, they ask for a discount. Okay, sure, 3%, 5%. And so I said, I had to pay a lot for my permits, so my margins are thinner, but I think the most that I could give is 5%. But if I give the 5%, you would have to book tonight. Okay? So I'm not even saying that I would give the 5%. I'm saying I would conditionally give 5% discount if she's committing now. So I'm waiting for her buy-in. So I'm basically saying, are you ready to buy right now? Because if you are, then we can negotiate. But if you're not, we're not talking discount. If I got to keep on going back and forth, and you're gonna talk to every person in your group, and have a vote, and it's gonna take 5 days, and you're messaging me back and forth about, is this like this? How far are you from that? I want to eliminate all of that stuff. So especially the 5% on this booking is actually a lot of money. It's it's almost $5,000. So 10% would be $500. So it's like $250. Less than 200. It's like $200 ish. Okay, just round numbers here. I'm not going to get on my calculator. So. So it's some money, but I want to just go and chill, and I don't want to deal with. I'd rather spend my time thinking about how I'm going to get another Airbnb like this than spend my time going back and forth with people and holding their hand when they don't care about wasting my time. So, that all being said, give the discount, but make it conditional on them booking right away. And so she said, oh, we can do it. And she wrote right back. And when she did, she said, yeah, and I have an additional person. And then I added the additional person back, and it ended up making the booking the same amount as what she wanted before. So I didn't even lose any money. She just basically got a free person. One person in our group was free, because I charge for each person. So, that's it. Look, we got a lot more stuff that we do every single day to make way more money, to save bookings that were going to be lost, to make bookings that would never have happened, to boost business, to take houses that are shitty houses and maximize the income from them, to be able to get mansions and that you get to stay in for free and be able to make ridiculous money on them. We've got student success story after student success story after student success story doing these things, making big money, pulling in $50,000 before day one. Sorry, my video cut, and this is funny because it said that it got too hot. And what's funny about that is, first of all, I'm in an ice bath, and now I've heated. It was 38 when I got in, it's 46 now. It's funny that the phone could overheat while I'm freaking freezing in here. I'm almost 30 minutes in, and by the way, if you want the thing that burns fat more than anything, it's ice baths. I mean, I'm burning more fat than I'm running a marathon right now. While I'm talking to you, while I'm doing this, life hacks, man. I got a lot of them. But anyway, what I was saying, before I get back into it, what I did to cool my phone off is I put it in the water, because it's a waterproof Samsung phone. They're freaking amazing. And I just cooled it off for a second, and now here I am going again. So, here in the Caribbean, chilling. I'm about to go to the jungle today with my girls, so I'm happy about that. But I was trying to close that this last video, and then I got interrupted by the camera overheating. And what I wanted to say was that we have so many success stories, and really we have the best education of anybody. So no matter where you're at, you should hit us up. You should call us and see what you're a good fit for. And some people, they're good fits for partnering on properties. Some people are people that we would just be consultants for. Some of the super high net worth clients that want to get into this space, I may just come in as consultant. Their investment team would do the work, and I would just kind of direct them on what to do. Some people, it's partnership. Some people need to start at the beginning and get their toes wet in this game, and they need some education. You need to just kind of understand what's going on. You need to be like when you get a new goldfish, and you don't just stick it in the tank right away. You put its bag in there and let its water acclimate. You got to do that first, and so you just dip a toe and get into our education. But when you call us, and I'll give you our company number, and you'll talk to somebody on my team, maybe my wife or maybe somebody else that's on the team, and at first, and you talk to them, and we'll kind of start to get an understanding of where you're at, where you're trying to go, and just help you get to the next level. I mean, there's so much money in doing this stuff that, even if you're like a freaking stockbroker and you're making killing, you should check in what we're doing. And if you haven't made a lot of money in life and you're starting out in business, you should check out what we're doing too, because this is the thing. This is like one of those things where there's like the freeway on-ramp, or there's like the extra lane, and everybody's going like 10 times faster than everybody else. And there's a lot of people just don't get into that lane that's going faster than everybody else. Maybe there's something wrong with that one. Well, there's nothing wrong with this lane. It's freaking going amazing. And the future is pretty bright. I gotta wear sunglasses because this is amazing, and you know it's getting good because the big companies are getting involved. You got Marriott starting to buy luxury vacation rentals, getting into the vacation rental space because they know that people want this kind of thing. People are shying away from hotels, and they're going towards this. And Airbnb's about to go public. This is an exciting time to be in this. So I hope you start following us and shoot us a call, and eventually you get me on the phone. And you'll get more of our trainings, and you'll get on the road. All right, I'm excited for you. Bye-bye.